Grantakanit gana tak gana digana grantakanit gana tak grantakanit gana tak gana grantakanit gana tak granita diganit granita diganit granita grantakanit gana tak gana gan. People are coming from different parts of the world to learn Bihu dance. Okay, but one thing is that if someone wants to learn Bihu, how he will learn? So I simplified the way of learning Bihu into basics. The rhythm of Bihu is tick tick. 1 2 1 2 loop dup loop dup loop dup tick 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 tick. I started this career from 2003 that under Guru Shishya Parampara, when the government of India under Ministry of Culture, they implemented this scheme Guru Shishya Parampara. So during that time I had done extensive research. My whole family, myself, my wife, she is no more now, my father, my grandfather, we were all related with Bihu. So I thought that rather learning Bihu through oral traditions or just by looking or just by assuming that this we have to dance like that, I started to do some kind of research workshop on Bihu dance. So I started a comprehensive methodology on Bihu dance, that the techniques, how to dance in a better way and what is the basic formula for dancing, so that people can learn step by step. So just like a grammar, that is the, I started that one, that is the semiotics and semantics. Along with that, I have started codification of the music Bihu, so into grammar. So in the very beginning, people were very enthused and they were surprised to see that you were doing some work that on Bihu like a classical. So they told that no, you shouldn't do like that, Bihu can't be made classically, let it be folk. I told that yes, Bihu is a folk and I will keep it as a folk. But one thing is that if someone wants to learn Bihu, how he will learn? So music can be codified. If you can write down the music on a book, on a copy, then Bihu music can be also write down. But what is the idea? How we will write it? We can write it through notations, either in Indian classical notations or Western staff note notation. So people can read it and play the music. So I created that one. So that became very popular, very easy to all those musicians and music lovers, even to different musicologists who were working on different folk art forms. So in Delhi, Sangeet Natak Akademi, they have invited me for a number of workshops. I had till now, I had done around 10-15 workshops yearly. So it gives me immense pleasure that in Delhi, those who are coming to learn Bihu are not from the Assamese community. They are non-Assamese and they are from different parts of our country. Even then people from, students from different parts of the world who are undergoing training in different institutes like in Kathak Kendra, in NSD or in different dance schools, they used to come and learn Bihu. So I simplified the way of learning Bihu into basics, that is the semiotics and semantics of Bihu dance, along with the musical notations of Pepa, Dhul or like that. So I have already divided, I have already classified every music into notations so that people can learn easily. So my way of teaching is that first, before dancing, they have to memorize it in written. They can just elaborate everything in a parhan like this. They can speak out these different seos, different talas like that. So that became an easier part. And by in 2021, so Sangeet Natak Akademi, based on my works on this comprehensive methodology, they have awarded me this Sangeet Natak Akademi awardee for this Bihu dance as the first scholar who has done extensive work on Bihu dance. And I am glad that the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, along with Sangeet Natak Akademi, has bestowed me this coveted award to me for devoting my life to propagation, promotion, preservation of Bihu dance among the new generations. So I think that now it's becoming easy for everyone to learn Bihu within one day. So it's very easy for them that they are first learning the Bihu basics, and after that they can dance in any songs or like that one. The music of Bihu is like this one. It's just like heartbeat. If you feel the heartbeat, you just say 1 2 1 2 or loop doop loop doop loop doop. It is a tick tick. The rhythm of Bihu is tick tick. 1 2 1 2 loop doop loop doop loop doop tick 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 tick. So it's give a resonating effect with our heart. So at that time people they used to get excited. For example, if we run loop doop loop doop loop doop loop doop, the heartbeat becomes fast. Same thing in Bihu dance. After singing dhum ki tak tak loop doop loop doop loop doop loop doop dhum ki tak tak dhum tak 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 tak again tak again again, that becomes sure. So that resonance of the beatings of the Bihu and this heartbeat is common to all. I am an Assamese or someone who knows Bihu, but how a foreigner got interested in learning Bihu? Because that is a resonating effect of the drums of the Bihu, even in rhythm, the pattern of rhythm. So Bihu is becoming so popular among the masses, not only the Assamese community, but to the greater interest of the all sections of people, not only Assamese people. So it is a folk form. So that's why people are attracted with the music of Bihu. Whenever they listen to Bihu, they feel that they should at least dance. And that's why whenever I used to go for workshop, just like in Chennai Kalakshetra in 2019, I have been invited to for a seminar and lecture demonstration on Bihu dance. My whole assistants, they were surprised to see that within one day, all those Bharatanatyam classical dancers has learned Bihu dance. So it's how they did learn. First they learned this Bihu basics under my comprehensive methodology. Then this rhythm, this we call it sew, this tal, that everything in a codified way. I have divided into matras. For example, this trital. Trital is the 3 tali 1 khali 16 matra, that is 17 is a dha, like this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 dha. For example, if I elaborate it more clearly, granta kanit gana tak gana digana granta kanit gana tak tak granta kanit gana tak gana granta kanit gana tak granita kita diganita granita kita diganit granita kita granta kanit gana tak gana ganta gan. So it's the grammar. You can't play dhol in your own way. So if you want to focus it, if you want to popularize it, it must have some comprehensive methodology. Some grammar should be there so that people will learn it. So it is now fixed, like just like in Peppa. Same thing in 16, that is the Sola Matra, that is the trital. Titlo, 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 blum 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 tit, like this on Peppa. So these things I have classified. So that became easier for all those who are working on music professionally. And it's become very popular for the classical students who are pursuing this any kind of dance form or any kind of music in a very classified way, in written. So Bihu can be written, music can be written, it can be codified, dance can be also codified. So it is like that. That became an interesting chapter to all those coming from abroad, all those students who want to learn Bihu. So that's became the interesting factor for everyone. So I can feel their happiness that learning Bihu within one day, it's very difficult. So, but if you know the techniques, if you know the concept of the Bihu dance, Bihu music, then everything becomes easier. Day by day, our folk culture is diminishing. People are much more, they are going abroad globally or like this one, they are depending much more on synthetic music. You can see that one keyboard, you can play different music on in keyboard, but the flavor of that music is not, it cannot be made comparison with the original one. For example, playing a flute or playing a drum, the traditional instrument, and playing on a pad or keyboard, it is quite different. But yes, we, the senior ones, we always think that yes, we are not giving any limitations that you shouldn't learn this. Okay, you learn the Western music or different types of synthetic music, but you shouldn't forget the mother culture. You shouldn't forget your own musical instrument. Once I was in Spain or like that. So when I asked for the traditional instruments, they said, yes, we got traditional instruments, but if you want to see that instruments, you have to go to our museum. Right now in the Western world, every music, without current, without electricity, nothing can be played. But we are proud as an Indian, as from northeastern part of our country, that still we got our own musical instruments. No electricity, no current is needed for our instruments. You can play it. So here, people from Northeast, we got lots of talents, young talents also. We got senior exponents also who are still working. They haven't left their music or dance forms or any other making of traditional dresses are left. Still they are working, but they need a platform. That platform we are giving. Each and every artist, they are being recognized. We have created a databases. We are doing cultural mapping of the artists, of which group is prevalent in which state and what are their art forms. We are mapping it, cultural mapping. So this gives a quite big platform for them to expose their art forms, not only in the Northeast but to the outside world also. More than 50% of the total tribal community, it reside in Northeast. Each and every tribe had their own food habits, own traditional costumes, own traditional musical instruments, own dance forms, own songs. We are preserving it, and they are very lucky that NEZCC is here, and NEZCC will impart each and every help to them. Before being a director here, I was as an ethnomusicologist, I have done extensive work from grassroots level to the stage level, even in studios. So till date, I have seen lots of potentials in different fields, in different areas, in different regions, in different states. So I see that Ministry of Culture has given us an ample arena, an ample platform, a good platform to organize different kinds of festivals, lecture demonstration, to put your views or everything, and in documenting different vanishing art forms also. And I think that these talents who are working on culture, I rather want to invite them. Either I want to express my gratitude that they should continue in preserving, promoting and propagation of art, their different traditions, anything from food to costume to music to dance to everything they can. So anytime NEZCC is here, the platform will be given to them. They can represent their art forms, performing art forms, visual art forms, documenting art forms and research art forms in the national level. So it will be a big scope for them to work with NEZCC, and being an artist, being an ethnomusicologist, being a director of NEZCC, I welcome all the artists to this arena so that they can keep their traditions, they can show their arts, artifacts, everything. And first, let us discover who we are and let others discover who the Northeast people are. I was first introduced to this art form in a very, professional way in Guwahati, that is. In one of the Bihu club, that is a Rangpuria Hilpi Homage, that is founded by my guru, Sri Dilip Fukan. So he is also one of the guru of maestro from Bihu dance, and I was introduced by one of my brother, that is Mukut Bora. So I didn't know him, but after seeing my performances in College of Veterinary Science, Khanapra, he just induced me and introduced me to this Rangpuria Hilpi Homage. After that, my ambition just went into a different way, that no, I should rather work on culture, because we are committed to preserve, promote and our art forms in a very pure way. So I think that our culture is not only for entertainment purpose, it should be preserved, promote in a very pure way with different research work, different seminars, lecture demonstrations. So I started working on. So from 1995 I started working, and on 2005 I became the youngest guru recognized by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India at the age of 32 to be the guru. So I am thankful for the ministry. Then I got this junior fellowship in 2005 on this PEPA. Then in 2009 I represented India in South Korea in the 3rd Delphi Games, where I won 2 medals. That is the in traditional woodwind instrument, that is the Zuria pepa, and the string instrument, that is the bin. I got the bronze medal. So that is a great victory for India, that in wind instrument category I bagged this award, then in string instrument. So I developed this bin into some modern with modern technology into a 25 string bin. Then I got senior fellowship on that one also. Junior fellowship on bin, that is 25 string, that is the Hansa bin. Then senior fellowship on semiotics and semantics of Bihu dance in the year 2013-14. So after that I worked extensively in different countries. Till now I have represented around 28 countries, showcasing my art and culture, Assamese culture. After winning this national award, international award, then attending different lecture demonstrations, workshop organized by Sangeet Natak Akademi, then ICCR or like that. And I sometimes go as a visiting faculty to different universities of different countries under the sponsorship of Sangeet Natak Akademi or ICCR like that. So gradually I devoted more time in choreographing of different culturals of Northeast as a choreographer and music director. For around 12 years I have been doing that one. The Ministry of Culture, Government of India has recognized me as an empanel choreographer from Northeast. So I had did some records also like this one. Gradually, after seeing my work on extensively on Bihu dance, the Ministry of Culture, Government of India finally bestowed me this Sangeet Natak Akademi Award by the President of India. So I am thankful for this one.